Is up, everybody? Welcome to Tatyum Cup quarterfinals match Newson, which you all know, and Angela202133. My name is Alice, and today commentating with me will be Snow. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing, Alice?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing as good as a ray of sunshine on a non-cloudy morning. No, and this might be a pretty insane match, all things considered. I really want to see how it turns out. We have Newton and Angela. I don't think we really need to introduce these players, though.
Honestly, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think they proved themselves during, their whole career to be absolutely insane. So I guess we can just get over to the match. Angela rolling 5 points.
A sad 5 points. Dear Lord. I wish I could roll more, but that's okay. Sometimes we're just meant to lose the rolls, because at the end of the day, we cannot be loud. Wait, no. We cannot all be winners!
That is true. No, wait, no, turn me up.
I did.
Quiet.
I did. Help me! I'm giving you a good upgrade.
Hello.
Speak. Yes, speak.
I'm sorta okay now.
You're sort of okay.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
I'm just gonna raise you even more. If you're too loud, blame everyone who's like saying you're too quiet. Oh yeah.
Okay. Now every single time there will be a miss, I will scream.
Honestly, that might be the method. That honestly might be the method. Like that way,
right?
that way, everyone who's watching the stream will know there's a miss. You know, like you know how like some people like put YouTube videos for like audio, like white noise.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the Tatyum Cup white noise stream. So to all the audio listeners, we're going into the band as Newson protected Hybrid 1 and Angela protected X1.
Wow, going for the pretty difficult boss pick. This is kind of scary coming from Angela, as Newton kind of falls off in the later stages when it comes to physical skill, I guess. Physical rise, especially.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with you, especially like you said in the Rice. And with something that's like this technical and like really abrasive, I feel like X1 is probably the perfect protect Angela could have gone for at this stage. I mean, we're in a tournament where it's MWC +1, so you gotta take every advantage of that as you can.
Wow, Newton banning Hybrid 2, even though I would argue he would be more frequently going for the LN picks here, or that like LN adjacent hybrids and stuff like that, and Angela just straight up banned coordination. No LNs today.
That's kind of interesting to see. I feel like Angela would specialize a lot more at that Rice, like we were mentioning with Newton staying more in the hybrids and LNs, so this might potentially be a advantage for Angela here, but we're going to be seeing Rice 1 be picked, or speed pick.
And this speed pick is very weird. It's pretty fast.
Really?
And I mean 178 BPM.
I don't know. I expected the speed. I expected the speed pick to be pretty slow. I don't know.
No, you are me. You are awful. You're an awful person, no. No, but it is pretty continuous with just a little bit of breaks here and there, and I mean it does its job perfectly. But I believe this is a pretty good pick for Newton nonetheless. He's okay at speed, especially that this isn't like the top of difficulty in terms of patterning, with some of the mini jacks here, but not many doubles. So
yeah, I mean this is a 1 8.5 snap. So it is going to be, like you mentioned, 370 BPM. Pretty high 370 as well. So it's definitely something for both these players to be careful of, and a miss so early on!
Oh my god, okay, so for now it is looking like a little break point for, I mean, just for now. Although, as we get into second key, I mean, Angela though, is so consistent as Rice.
Yeah.
I don't know if they will miss. Maybe get lower ratio than Newson, all things considered. Newson has amazing ratio. I do not think Angela will miss, and if he misses, then it's kind of prize for them.
Yeah, Edge is a really consistent player. And I mean, Newson's been struggling a lot when it comes to consistency overall, so that might be something that Angela can take even more advantage of already. In a more difficult pool, that's basically the most you could ask for.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god, and yeah, no, Angela is just not budging on second key, and as we're going into the sort of less dense section, but still speedy. Actually, I guess the most difficult to ratio section out of everything here, because it does kind of lower down on the density itself, and kind of just forces you to do those rolls pretty slowly. Angela holding pretty well, Newson recovering to 99.73, even with the, I think, not so clean miss.
Yeah, I mean, it'll, I guess, nullify some of the damage here, but at the end of the day, when your opponent's holding more than like a 0.8 and you miss, it's basically almost impossible to get that point back off of pure accuracy, unless you're like someone like Yellow who could just get like a 99.9 on something like this.
Yeah, there's only very specific players that can recover from that sort of choke. And as we're going towards the end, we have one final sort of adjacent section. It is actually pretty dense here. Wait, actually, I think this is like the densest it's been. Never mind, bro. But yeah, no, Angela takes this point with a astonishing 999.4. Yeah. 986 from Newson with the miss into, whoa, holy ratio.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
SS...
so breakpoint going for Angela, and also SS, yeah.
I mean, it's good on Angela's side. I mean, obviously, like, you need both the consistency and the accuracy at the same time, because if you don't have one or the other, you're kind of screwed, and Angela kind of shows why it's important to have both the accuracy and ratio.
Yeah. And I wonder what's the next. Oh, the next pick is just straight up gonna be the boss pick already.
Yeah, very early on, but honestly, I can see why this was picked really fast.
Yeah, I mean, you know, tiring out Newson is a pretty nice strategy, because I mean, we are looking at a semifinals MWC pool here, so everything here hard.
Yeah.
And I think Newson sort of, you know, having that start of pure physicality, then later he can trip up on more things that require, I guess, more control or coordination.
Yeah, especially on a pick like this one, which is 4 minutes of, I don't even know like what you call this. It's just really abrasive tech that's just so awkward. And like when you bump it up by like +1, it starts to get more stamina intensive, because I mean tech inherently isn't that much of a stamina skill, but when you make it 4 minutes long with like these really difficult patterns that just don't let go.
Yeah, then it starts to become a little bit of an issue.
It's unfortunate miss, but
wow,
it's
yeah,
still recoverable.
Yeah, it's a miss on a pretty calm section. The song is 4 minutes long. Angela missed in the rather, I guess, chill section of the map, all things considered. And now that they regain combo cap, they actually regain their accuracy nearly fully. Newton with a 3.7 thousand point lead, but that will, never mind, that will not go down. Angela breaks again, and Newton trades.
But Angela still has the lower accuracy. I guess we'll have to see. I mean, here we go into like the long jacks of death.
You know what? This is very mean that there are different lengths depending on which column this is. I feel like it will be very unpleasant to play for people that don't like first, fourth column long jack.
I mean, first and fourth column jacks are the hardest out of any column. Because, I mean, you're more dependent on, like, their index fingers to, like, kind of be faster. So putting them on the outer columns without anything to focus on, it's also going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah. And Houston having still 4,500 points. And I do believe Angela here would need a cheeky miss from Newson in order to recover fully. Because I'm noticing that he is probably gaining ratio a little bit better, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But Newson's still holding that combo that sort of makes it impossible for Angela to fully regain, although the lead did go down to 3,200 points.
And there you go! That's the miss that we were talking about that Angela would need. And another one!
Wow! And this is basically
oh!
Angela now. Ooh.
Angela has a really good cushion right here. And especially as the accuracy starts to go down for both players, it also means that the difference will just lower even more.
Yeah, wow. Whoa! Oh, but they trade.
It's not even gonna matter though. Look at the accuracies now.
It is incredibly close, although Newson securing more misses, more of that miss penalty. And that is the difference between, that is the difference of 5,000 points. Now as they're going into the most abrasive part of the song, it's just purely uncomfortable, like kind of long jacky, rolly patterns. Can anything change here, realistically?
I mean, maybe one miss? Is that enough though? Oh, it is slowly shrinking. It is slowly shrinking.
I think there's enough notes for Newson to recover.
Oh, what a miss! Oh my god!
Breaks!
And that is why Angela went for X1. That's another miss! Oh my god!
Oh my god! What an absolute hell of a map, and what an absolutely amazing performance from Angela. Even with all those misses, I mean, Newson at the end dropping just so much.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, this is exactly why Angela would go for something like this, because Newson struggles so much when it comes to like these harder picks. And especially as we're starting to reach into like semifinals difficulty, with this pick being finals difficulty, this is primarily where Newson starts to fall off really hard.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot really capitalize enough. Newson just against Angela in a quarterfinals pool is kind of brutal, as Angela maybe the worst early game, admittedly. Just more being able to sort of hold on to that late game stage of things.
Yeah. I mean, it is good to have good early game, but like, how good is that early game gonna carry you once you get to something like this? I mean, this is the halfway point basically of the tournament. Quarterfinals, this is essentially as mid game as it gets.
Yeah, this will actually go mid to late, as you know, here with the pool being +1, we are sort of still looking at a late game pool.
Yeah, it's like an early, like an early late game pool. It's like very late mid game, but like early mid game for like most tournaments, especially once you have like the boss pick introduced. But let's just see how Rice 2 treats these players, as this is going to be Newson's pick, which I'm not really too sure why Newson would go for a pick like this one, given that they have the Ellens and the hybrids to capitalize off of.
I think it's mostly to just exhaust all the picks that Angela can for sure win. You have to remember, when you're in a situation like this, and you know you're sort of more comfortable around the lane, you sort of want to exhaust that rice pool more and more, so later, when it goes that Angela, for example, has 4 points of lead over Newson, Angela has to pick Elen back to back with Newson because there's no more picks. And I think this is the strategy, but actually, Newson has a slight lead right now.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a good strategy, but I guess one thing to also know is, like, if Angela manages to win all these Rice picks, I mean, that means that Newson's going to be down to basically a break point at this point. And, I mean, you might not think about it, like, in that way at the moment, but subconsciously, you're going to have that feeling of, you need to win this pick, or else you're screwed. So, it might be a bit of a disadvantage to actually go for that strategy.
You never know what's going into the head, going in their heads.
Yeah.
These are mysterious people. They do mysterious choices. So some of the picks I see from certain people make me question if I really do know anything about this game.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just see a Rice player picking an Ellen and you just think, what went wrong?
Exactly.
So far, nothing really changed though in the lead, although the accuracies are starting to get a little bit closer as Newson starts to drop just a little bit of accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, just a little bit, although Angela holding at 99.90, but still forking over that 700-point lead towards Newson. And if everything stays in the same place and nobody catches a column lock or anything, then this is pretty much Newson's pick. You have to remember, though, this BPM with this sort of cut up, very dense jump stream in some of the places, it does not bode well for like a lack of a column lock, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places to choke here, and especially this little section, I guess, that introduces some jack into it, straight up going right back into the jump stream. It's kind of dangerous for the transition, for the people struggling with transitions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you're playing in a tournament, transitions are gonna be the basically most important skill set you could have. I mean, it's one thing to be able to transition from like the jacks to jump stream in a tournament setting, but it's also one thing to transition from like a Rice pick to an Ellen pick back to a Rice pick to a hybrid pick.
Yeah. Going further, and this lead just being a little higher for Newson each second of the map as Angela catches just a little bit more 300s than Newson does. Oh, but I saw a little jiggle in the error bar. That did not look good for Angela for a second. But as we're going to the end of the map, will Newson choke on the last notes? Will anything change to give this point to Angela? Or will this go to Newson? And it's going to Newson. 998. Whoa.
Yeah, more than 20-1 as well. I mean, Angela's score being really good as well. I mean, both players V1 SSing.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a ratio difference here I'm looking at. I mean, 23-1 compared to, no, actually nearly 25-1, comparing to that sort of below 20 range.
But immediately going into X2. Kind of an interesting pick to go for, but I mean, I can see why.
Yeah. I mean, the boss pick being 7 stars in quarterfinals is crazy. I mean, it is a Len,
yeah.
But still, 7 stars is that range where you kind of start worrying about, is this Len really just SR abuse, or is, you know, or is this Len actually kind of difficult? We have to remember, even the patterns that are not really SR abuse, you still raise up the SR very high. So we'll just see if this pick is actually a piece of very hard work for the players, or is this just gonna be give an example,
Freedom Dive,
like Eureka 2 or something. Yeah, or like, I don't know,
Freedom Dive 1000
anything
PP.
else.
But let's wait and see. I can see this probably working out for Angela, given that it is a boss pick, so Newson might struggle just a little bit. But let's wait and see. But so far to this intro, you seem to hold your lead by just a little bit. As Angel starting to drop quite a bit of accuracy though.
Yeah, I mean, on a pick like this, you would expect Newson to do just a little bit better even in the starting section. As the physicality maybe hits a little more, than Angela might be able to sort of even it out, but I don't think so, as Newson today is on a roll, seeing as he did just 998, the 260 BPM jump stream pick.
And as you say that, Newson's gonna lose both the accuracy and the combo, and a really dirty miss, going from a 0.74 all the way to a 0.61. That is a lot of damage.
Oh, and another one. I may have cursed him.
Oh my god, you cursed him! Jesus, you you didn't have to curse him this much.
Oh my god, my bad, bro.
Oh my god. All the way to a 0.5. Now Angela's holding the lead as Angela gets near a 990.
Wow, yeah, Angela, amazing performance too. Newson with the breaks, although, you know what, if Angela breaks around the middle, it might be still recoverable for Newson, as he is still a beast on a LAN.
I mean, yeah, but like, that was like 3 misses? 4 misses?
Something like that. Breaks and misses combined. Anyway, that was just very mean of me. I am sorry. I made a severe continuous lapse in my judgment.
Like, I don't know. I feel like I might have to like stop commentating with you because of that. Like, I don't know, like...
Oh, man.
I don't know, like, I'm sorry, but like, that was such a detrimental miss.
Oh, man. Anyway, we are going into a little bit of a break section, but quickly gonna be followed.
Oh!
Yeah, and Angela breaks!
Misses! Oh my god, this is so unpredictable. God. But that miss on Angela was so clean.
Yeah. Just didn't take anything. Oh, but Newson breaking again.
Yeah, this is exactly why Angela goes for these boss picks, because Newson struggles so much once it becomes more physical.
Oh my god, Angela breaking again, but I just don't think it's enough for Angela to break a couple times. They still trade!
Any mistake Angela does just immediately gets traded back by Newson. Right, like right there! It just keeps happening.
Oh my god, this match is pretty hype. All things considered,
yeah.
This match is amazingly hype. I wonder if there will be any more breaks. I mean, Angela getting that lead for themselves down to 9,000 from 12,000. We'll see if maybe they'll break again. And Newson, there's still time, but it would have to be a very, very dirty miss.
Yeah, but from what we've seen so far, Angela's misses have been extremely clean, so I don't know. I mean, it looks like the lead's starting to grow up just a little bit.
Yeah, and I think this will conclude this pick, as it is going for Angela, but this match is full of surprises, honestly.
Yeah.
I did not expect this boss pick to go this way. But yeah, Newson absolutely sort of destroying Angela ratio.
It
has to be said, 100 perfect difference is kind of big here. But yeah, no, 11 misses does play a huge part, and the 550s, which for sure sort of in the break range, it for sure caused some breaks, because this is a LAN. But it's gonna go 3-1 for Angela, and seeing as this is a best of 6, not good for Newson. Not at all.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Angela's halfway through winning. And I mean, we've seen the break point on Angela's side. So what's really stopping Angela from getting more break points? But here we go, into our core jack pick. It's gonna be a bit of an interesting one. I'm not really too sure how Angela does when it comes to core jack, especially at this BPM.
Yeah, I have no idea either. So this will be pretty interesting to see how both they do. Actually, this being 150, this has to be semi-dense, as it is 5.6 stars.
Yeah, just a little bit on the denser side. This pick is a little bit on the difficult side, I would say, though. At least when I played it. You have like these anchors, and then like you mentioned, the density is also a little bit more on the denser side. At least compared to like what I'm used to playing when it comes to like tournament core jack.
Yeah, I mean, we can see there's way more hands there than usual, I'd say. And then the little, I guess, starting sections where you go into the patterns being nearly fully hands and quads. This can throw off some people, but for now, Newson absolutely destroying, it seems. I mean, I'm looking at it through Jackhouse Cup eyes. I mean, this is a pretty huge difference here. 500 points?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you're in a position of playing jacks, that accuracy starts becoming so much more important. Like, even a difference like this one is so huge. And, ooh, a great, I think, from Angela's side.
Wow. This is not good for Angela. I mean, Newton would have to break here.
Yeah, I mean, when it's a really short pick like this one, any mistake is going to cost so much more. But, again, this is Newton's pick, so even if Angela loses it, doesn't really matter. And one final section right here, but it seems like Newton will be getting this point from here.
Yeah. And Newton gets this point, kind of evening out the match here just a little bit. I mean, it is Angela's pick now, but it is 2-3, and it doesn't sound as bad. Doesn't look as bad as it did before.
Oh yeah, definitely, but we'll have to see how things shape around, as it is going to be Angela's pick, and we are going to see race 4. This is going to be a bit of a familiar pick to some people, I would say. I believe this was used in 40-24 as grand finals. I could be wrong though.
Yeah. I mean, this map, man, it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, especially with like the kind of weird motions it brings. I don't know, like to me, it feels like a mixed pick while also being kind of techy. At least from my kind of experience playing this.
Yeah, and also this is Mysterion on the rice, right? So,
Yeah.
it's a little unconventional. If someone isn't, I guess, that versed in this mapper, they wouldn't know how he really maps rice. If any one of these players is side reading the pool, that's not good for them, as he does map the sort of his techie picks, etc., kind of more jump streamy. I don't know how to really explain it.
Yeah.
But they do sort of bring that jump stream vibe to them. And I guess even looking by the song, you wouldn't really think this will be mapped like this.
Yeah, it's Mysterion. I mean, you kind of just have to know how it plays by just playing it yourself. And through experience, of course, from, I guess, other tournaments in this case. But it's really close right now.
Yeah. It's only 500 points, and this is a pretty physical pick, so here we really have a chance of seeing a miss from Newton. But I mean, if Newton wins this point, then I would say that this match is pretty much going towards the tiebreaker.
Yeah, it kind of depends though. It seems like Angela's starting to struggle a little bit on kind of getting closer to Newton on these picks.
Yeah, no, Angela seems like they exhausted all of their like surefire picks here. And right now all is left is sort of the picks that are a little bit of a gamble, especially that Newton is arguably better at ratioing everything.
Yeah. But as we get to this ending though, Newson dropping a little bit of accuracy, but it's not going to be enough for Angela to take it, as Newson will be getting this point.
Yeah, I mean, it is 3-3 right now. And wow, a very, very impressive 300 difference.
Yeah, absolutely. But it is going to be Newson's pick. You know, I feel like they can kind of go for any of the Ellen's hybrids. I mean, I think only Rice 5 and Rice 6 are left in terms of Rice.
Yeah. There's not a lot of Rice left, and there's quite a lot of match left to play.
Yeah, but hybrid 1.
I wonder what will come next for this match, as right now it did fully even out, and even though it's Newton's pick now, it is a stream hybrid. And the thing with this stream hybrid in particular is it kind of bridged the gap with it being kind of more coordination-y, as like usually goes for hybrid picks that are earlier around, just because of the lower BPM, to it being like a fully physical hybrid.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, also one thing to note is that this is 3.5 minutes long, so this maybe might not work out for Newson as expected, as Newson's been quite inconsistent compared to Angela with these longer picks.
Yeah. Yeah, this is 3 minutes 30 long with OD 7.5, which probably is on the normal side, but looking at the fact that this is a pretty long experience here, this might be pretty exhausting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially once we're getting into like this range of hybrids where it starts to be a lot more physical and you start to feel like a lot more intention within like the elements as well.
Yeah.
As we're going on, Newson's still holding the accuracy lead thus far, and we have reached a quarter of the way through, so it's really just gonna matter if we see any misses or any huge drops. But I mean, like we mentioned with Rice too, I mean, column locks are technically still possible within like the more jump streamy sections.
Yeah. And yeah, no, so far it is going towards Newton, but the difference is so incredibly low that I wouldn't count on it being like a very sure victory here, especially with that physicality aspect of this hybrid. I do believe that this is chokeable for both of the players, but I'm looking more towards Newton.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Every
and
time
I looked away
yeah.
from the screen to look at the window. Nice one.
Yeah, but as you say that, it is going to now be going towards Angela's side with almost a 1/10 of a percentage lead on the accuracy, which might not seem like too much right now since we're in like the lower accuracies, but it can still cause quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, I mean, this is... Oh, I'm so mean! The point is going towards Angela now. And I mean, if Angela doesn't choke here, then this will be pretty bad for Newton, as it is his pick, and next is Angela's pick, which, you know, Angela can pick something just incredibly physical still. We have a couple picks like that left.
Oh yeah,
I can maybe get away with another win.
But we're starting to close in the gap of this chart being over. We have a few of these final sections left, and so far Newton starts to catch up in terms of the accuracy, but it's not gonna matter, as we did see that miss earlier, which was a little bit on the dirtier side. But here we go. into this final section right here. And there isn't much left. It starts to dial back. Angela takes this point.
Wow, I just need to stop XxNewson today. What I did was absolutely not okay, man.
Yeah, but it is going to be Angela's pick now. And honestly, kind of looking at the trend of this match, if I was Angela, I would honestly just start going for like the more consistency-based picks.
Yeah, maybe, because Newson is choking quite a lot today. You don't see that much from him, but whatever, maybe whatever the stages just go up in difficulty, then maybe it shows a little more.
Yeah. I mean, let's look at it. We have Hybrid 3, LN2, and LN3 left. I mean, Rice 5 might be a good pick, maybe. It's 3 minutes long. And as I call it, Rice 5.
Yeah.
I think this could be
and this is very crucial for Angela, by the way, because if they get to match point, that is such a like a I guess help in the, because you put so much pressure on your enemy, on your, maybe I shouldn't say enemy. That sounds like they're about to murder each other. As you put so much pressure on your opponent that you can sort of force out the win that way, but it just, you have to get to the match point first.
Yeah, I mean, I think realistically, Angela has 2 other really good picks that they could go for. Hybrid 3, which is 3.5 minutes long, and LN3, which is about 3 minutes long. So Angela has a few picks that they could go for, but we'll have to wait and see how this one goes first.
I mean, for now, in the beginning, as Newson shows, his ratio is absolutely unbeatable here. And I mean, with that, it's Angela either needs to very much lock in a ratio, or Newson needs to break, because that's usually how it goes here. I mean, it's just very hard to beat a player like Newson in the ratio department.
I mean, look at Angela's accuracy though. It's starting to raise by a little bit. And it's starting to get closer to Newson. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe for the like first Rice pick, Angela might outact Newson.
I mean, yeah, that is a possibility.
And a pick like this one's really awkward as well, so definitely have to be quite careful. I mean, it is a dump pick after all. And that is exactly why I was saying that Rice 5 is going to be a good pick. It's lengthy and it gives Newson room to choke.
Incredible call.
And I mean, at this point, I mean, it's possible that Angela might have the higher accuracy. Ooh.
Wow. Angela trading with Newson actually just a little while later, and it goes back to Newson once again as the lead kind of evens out.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate, but I mean, I think this is like the first time in like one of these like lengthier picks that we see Angela miss, so it's definitely not over quite yet. There's still a little bit of room for another choke on Newson's side possibly, or maybe Angela is able to get the accuracy needed.
I wonder, because, you know, there's one KI left, I think. Or at least one section that will be a little denser, so yeah. You never know.
Yeah, we just have to kind of wait and see. But we're slowly closing into the ending, and so far it's not looking too good for Angela here.
Yeah. It absolutely isn't. And I think Newson might still take this pick. After that sort of catastrophic miss that we've seen.
Yeah, an unfortunate miss on the side of Angela as they were getting their point on their pick. Unfortunately, they will not be going to break to a match point just yet, as Newson will get a break point here. Kind of evening things out once again. But it is going to be Newson's pick, and honestly, I feel like Newson could maybe go for Rice 6 or LN2, as they are the shorter picks out of the picks we have left.
Yeah. He just has to find something to sort of bring him up to that tiebreaker, or maybe even a win, because they are tied right now. They're not tied enough, I guess, for a tiebreaker. They still need 1 point each to make that tiebreaker happen. And now I'm wondering, will it happen, or will Newson just take over from here, as he is on a trend of winning right now?
Yeah, but here we go into LN2. I honestly think this might be Newson's best pick out of all the picks remaining. I mean, this is Newson's last pick, so gotta make it count, especially when you're in a situation where each of you are 1 point away from match point.
Yeah.
But here we go into this first section. This is where the density starts to really show itself. And we'll just have to wait and see how both these players do. But so far, Angela's not that far apart from Newson.
Yeah, no, Angela is keeping up perfectly with Newson right now, just holding a little bit lower accuracy in general. Although holding that combo and not seeming to drop much. They're both sort of standing still, even but Newson, like kind of 996 even, approaching that. And as I say that, he breaks a little bit of accuracy.
Yeah, immediately goes for 995. Nice job, Alice. Once again.
Oh! Oh my god, bro.
He's going to 994, Alice. What did you do?
Still absolutely destroying this chart, though.
Are you trying to make her miss?
No.
Are you sure, Alice? What did we tell you? You can't make the players miss.
I'm sorry, I cannot control my voodoo. Yeah, no, Angela's still holding pretty good. All things. And Newson breaks.
Alice, we told you, no making players miss.
I'm sorry.
Alright, here we go into this final chorus.
This
we have one final chorus left. Hold on, let's just wait and see. But it is looking really strong for Angela right here.
It is absolutely grim for Newson right now.
Yeah? Angela's gonna take it?
Yeah, Angela will take it. Oh my god.
I honestly wasn't expecting a breakpoint on the side of Angela on this one, but
yeah,
consistency is what has been the deciding factor of all this match. And if I was Angela, I'm immediately going into Hybrid 3.
Wow, just straight up Hybrid 3.
Yeah, it's
okay.
it's 3.5 minutes long. That's 3.5 minutes of time that Newson could choke. And that's not just choke once, that's choke multiple times potentially. We've seen what happened in X1 and X2. And I mean, we see one miss on LN2. This is only 2.5 minutes long. That's one extra minute that we could see one miss, maybe even more misses.
I'm just kind of shell shocked that would happen.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that outcome, but I mean, if you're Angela, you're gonna take it.
Yeah, you are just gonna take it. I mean, what else can you really do, right?
Yeah. Looks like Angela might be going for Rice 6, which I don't agree with this. I really don't think this is the pick that Angela should be going for, because I think if we go to Rice 6, this is the highest potential for a tiebreaker.
Yeah. This pick sort of just looks like they want it. I mean, look, that Newson showed today that on the longer maps, he seems to struggle to keep combo. And Angela's just picking not that long of a map. Reputa is like 2 minutes long, no?
There we go. That is exactly the pick that I think Angela should be going for. We're going to be seeing Hybrid 3.
Oh my god, what a crazy performance is this match. If this goes to tiebreaker, this might be the most hype match of CYC we've seen yet, actually.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, if we're going to Hybrid...
players.
Yeah, but if we're going to Hybrid 3, I feel like this is just Angela's pick. It's just Angela's pick out of all the remaining ones. Like, I feel like this one has the least possible chance of going to tiebreaker. But we'll see.
And what if you just failed Angela right now? What if they are in the in the stream and they listen to you and then they die and then they die in tiebreaker and then you will die?
I'm not responsible. I'm just a commentator stating my opinions. I have no association with Cat Cup whatsoever. Anything said is not from me.
Hello, Snow GPT.
But let's just wait and see. What can we really do?
Starting off, Newson's starting way better on the low coordination part.
Yeah, but we haven't really.
Kind of worries me.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really reached the hard sections just yet, and I mean, we still have a lot of time for it to really ramp up. An early miss though.
Yeah, but still. Oh, but Houston Braid.
Yeah, a very early one.
Oh my god, a very early one doesn't mean a lot, but it's still sort of tells you in what condition he is.
Oh!
Oh my god. That was a keyboard, or that was Bancho. Nope, that's a keyboard.
No, oh my god.
Oh, this is grim.
Yeah, I mean, it's past the timer as well, so they can't really abort now.
The situation is grim. Unless Angela maybe after lets Newson replay.
I don't know, I mean...
But no, I wouldn't want to go to tiebreaker with Newson.
Yeah. I mean, it is a more physical pick, so I think Angela has a higher chance of winning tiebreaker either way, but Newson's just missing a lot. Oh.
Yeah, no, I think Newson threw. Yeah, I think Newson gave up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, there's no way
That's
Angela
not what we
loses
want to
this.
see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way Angela loses, buddy.
there's just no way Angela loses.
But you would think, right? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I thought we were playing standard. I thought we were playing standard.
87%.
Aren't we playing standard?
Incredible performance.
Like one miss is like 50k. I don't know. Is it like one miss 50k points?
It is quite a lot, but we might actually. I think we're playing catch, and I don't know how catch works.
Yeah, I don't know how catch works either. Yeah, we're in the wrong tournament, low key. Why are we? Oh, Poppy, why are we here?
Yeah, help. Nah, just straight up. No, but Newson's recovering amazingly to a truly impressive 91.3% accuracy.
Yeah, but not really much that will happen. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's prize. I think I think Angela wins this match straight up.
Yeah.
I mean,
One missed.
400,000 points is quite hard to do on the last notes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, who knows? Yeah, but Angela will be taking this point. Oh, look what you did,
Yeah,
Newson.
no.
Poppy's sad though.
Why is
Poppy's
Poppy
sad.
sad on the
It's a C rank. Look at her face.
No, man. And now the real Poppy is sad, but the thing is, the real Poppy has a 9mm.
Oh.
I wouldn't mess with Poppy. The real Poppy. Very dangerous little guy from the host.
Yeah, but Angela will be winning this and be moving along winner's bracket. So Newson will be in loser's bracket, which it's gonna be really scary for Newson as these pools get harder.
Yeah, and then people landing in the losers bracket aren't bad anymore.
Actually gonna be facing C2 next week. That's gonna be
Ooh la la.
it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, I looked at the MP earlier and I saw that they were starting to struggle a little bit, seeing a few misses here and there, especially on the harder picks. But Houston will be facing the winner of Unitoria and Yuri Feet, and then the winner of Vane versus Anthony. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. But other than that,
Yeah.
have a match.
I mean, it was a very interesting match with a pretty sad ending, but this is me, Alice, alongside Snow, and we'll see you guys sometime,
Well, we'll see.
someday,
Somewhere. Bye bye.